Milk snakes get about 1 meter long, and they're only about 20 centimeters long when they're born, hatched out of an egg. Milk snakes are extraordinarily slender, much thinner than most of our other snakes. That means they can go in smaller places. These guys do specialize now in eating two kinds of animals. Their favorite is baby mice, and that's why they're small, so they can go in small places where mice go and find those nests. Get out of there, you're going to get tied in. If you're really lucky, they'll use your foundation just outside your house as a hibernacula. If they're staying that close to your house, they're going to eat most of your mice. If you have mice living next to your house, you've got disease potential for your family. Milk snakes and other snakes help us stay safe from wild diseases. The other thing they specialize in eating is snakes. They actually eat other snakes. Of course, that's a perfectly shaped meal for a snake, another snake. So this is a very typical adult eastern milk snake with chocolate and beige as their colors. Sometimes, especially young milk snakes can have bright red blotches instead of the typical brown chocolate blotches. But that does change with age. Milk snakes have this cool blotched pattern with a black outline, just like the fox snake. So how do we tell the difference? I like to tell people not to look at the patterns of snakes to tell the difference. Spend more time looking at the body. Milk snake has an extraordinarily long body with extremely smooth scales. Lampropeltis is the scientific name for the genus of this snake. Lampropeltis means shiny plate. The milk snake is actually named for its big, smooth scales. Other snakes that have blotches in Ontario all have keeled scales. So that means it's really easy to tell a milk snake from all the others. Another thing about milk snakes is that their range in Ontario is quite wide. Most of our snakes don't get into northern Ontario. Milk snakes don't get into northern Ontario, just central and southern. I will talk about the Y on the back of a milk snake's head because that's an extraordinarily dangerous ID feature. I mean it, dangerous. I don't know why people rely on a Y because rattlesnakes can have a Y on the back of their neck too. So please don't go by pattern to identify a snake, especially if it could be confused with a rattlesnake. That's not a wise thing to do. Go by the body build. This snake has a very short head that is not set off from the body. It's the same size. It looks like a sock.